There's only one thing you need to know. Animal Kingdom is amazing. If that's the only thing they need to know, then what are we doing a whole video about? I think there is a lot more they need to know. Is this thing on? Someone needs to tell me when this thing's on. Close your eyes. Go ahead, close them. Hello, I can see you. Please, thank you very much. Okay, now I want you to think of Animal Kingdom. Tell me what you see in your mind's eye. Yeah, that's right. The Tree of Life, the amazing icon of Animal Kingdom. If you didn't see the Tree of Life, I don't know, maybe you're like me and you saw Restaurantosaurus and that really delicious Impossible Burger, but probably not. If you're a normal person, you probably saw the Tree of Life. This amazing structure is not just a centerpiece, it's a symbol of the park's dedication to the beauty and diversity of the natural world, despite being a man-made work of art. Standing tall at 145 feet, the Tree of Life debuted with the park on October 22nd, Earth Day, 1998, and has been captivating visitors ever since. This iconic structure is inspired by the mythological concept of the Tree of Life and boasts over 8,000 branches and approximately 102,000 artificial leaves. Each leaf is made from a special material designed to withstand the harsh Central Florida elements while looking remarkably lifelike. Imagineers took great care to ensure the tree would appear as natural as possible, even using techniques to allow the leaves to move slightly with the wind. What really makes the Tree of Life unique are the 337 carved animals, which you can see in the roots and the trunk of the tree. These carvings include both existing and extinct species, creating a tapestry of life that symbolizes the interconnectedness of all living things. One of the most touching additions, and probably my favorite, is the carving of David Graybeard, a famous chimpanzee studied by Jane Goodall, added at her request. The intricate carvings took a team of skilled artists and sculptors 18 months to complete, each animal meticulously detailed to tell a story. The tree itself is an engineering marvel. Its skeleton is actually a repurposed oil rig chosen for its strength and ability to support the massive structure. This blend of artistry and engineering showcases Disney's commitment to creating immersive and believable environments. The Imagineers faced many challenges in constructing the tree, such as ensuring it could withstand hurricanes, very common here in Central Florida. Their solution involved a complex steel structure covered with a special concrete-like material that could be carved and painted to look like tree bark. At the base of the Tree of Life, you'll find the 428-seat theater that hosts It's Tough to Be a Bug. This 3D film attraction based on the Disney Pixar film A Bug's Life offers an entertaining and immersive experience that takes you inside the world of insects. The theater is cleverly concealed within the roots of the tree, seamlessly integrating the attraction with the naturalistic theme of the park. While this attraction opened with Disney's California Adventure in 2001, it has been here inside the Tree of Life since this park opened in 1998, making it a truly original Animal Kingdom experience. And yes, it is amazing, but maybe not for all the reasons we'll be saying about the other experiences today. A lot of people feel like It's Tough to Be a Bug is one of the most frightening experiences you can have in Walt Disney World, and sometimes compare it to Extraterrestrial Alien Encounter, which was a show in Magic Kingdom that strapped your arms down and depending on who you talk to, either had an alien drooling on you or splattering someone's blood all over you. I shouldn't be saying this with the school children walking by right now. It's Tough to Be a Bug isn't that intense, but it does allow bugs to touch you in various ways, which a lot of people are uncomfortable with, and it also puts you in the dark for long periods of time, making this attraction too intense for many, including many on our staff. At the 2023 Destination D23, it was announced that a Zootopia attraction would be opening in this location, so this Animal Kingdom original could be closing sometime relatively soon to make way for an even more amazing one. Hopefully this one won't be as scary. Coming out of the root is making me have very serious claustrophobia. I'm triggered. I would like to fully carve that giraffe body out of that so that we can see his wonderful form and not just his head trapped there for eternity. But for those who prefer a more relaxed pace, you can enjoy the Tree of Life Gardens, where you can take a look at the intricate carvings up close and personal. Another really cool experience you should take advantage of next to the Tree of Life is the Tiny World shot here in Animal Kingdom. This isn't the only place in Disney World you can do this, but this is the only place you can do this and it looks, wow, this cool. You're literally in a picture that looks like it's just you and your friends and the Tree of Life. Oh my gosh, hello Christian.
Hi Breedlove, how are you, bud?
I'm so great today. I'm talking all about how amazing Animal Kingdom is. And you know, I don't get to feature Animal Kingdom that often.
I love it.
So me too, we love it. It's so beautiful and it's a true original here in Walt Disney World. There's anything like it anywhere else in the world in terms of Disney parks.
Not at all, and especially that the whole idea is based on just conservation.
Yes.
Each land values each area.
Yes.
On the conservation is beyond amazing.
I haven't gotten my new button today yet, but I'm on my way. I'm getting my button, donating my money. May I take a Tiny World shot here next to the Tree of Life? Thank you. Well, he let me take a goofy shot. This is what it looks like. It actually turned out really cool. So maybe you do want to put your face too close to it like I asked to do. I made sure that it wasn't against the rules. I said, is this something you've been told not to let people do? He said, no. And then I did a classic of just myself, but I also want to show you this amazing picture of the AllEars cast and I. When we were all here filming together on the same day, we took one, and this is what it should look like. I read that one of the things that was so special for the Imagineers who created the Tree of Life was that once it was starting to be completed, actual animals started to move in and interact, especially birds. And right now, there is a bird up there stretching its wings and enjoying the heat. I could use some air conditioning, but you know, I guess birds don't have that option. This is such a refreshing spot in the Tree of Life garden. I love to come here and just stand for a little while. It's not that you get wet, but I feel like you feel the cool mist, and it really cools me down, especially right now. It's a super hot day, and this feels amazing. In 2016, the Tree of Life took on a new role with the debut of Tree of Life Awakenings, a series of projection mapping shows that bring the tree to life in stunning fashion. These nightly shows include Journey, featuring a playful deer and a watchful hawk, Rendezvous with a hummingbird and flowers, Gift Giver, showcasing a red fox in a winter setting, and a Disney medley with imagery from beloved films like Pocahontas, Bambi, and The Lion King. The projection mapping used is state-of-the-art, allowing for detailed and dynamic animations that make the carvings appear to come to life before your eyes. And this is true. I mean, this looks really amazing. There's a lot of great places to do projection mapping in Walt Disney World, but I think the Tree of Life just might be the best It is already so detailed. It already involves so many wonderful characters that bringing them to life with the use of projection mapping and animation is such a great idea, and it really, really, really works here. The Tree of Life stands as a testament to Disney's dedication to conservation, artistry, and storytelling. Whether you're admiring it from afar or exploring its details up close, the Tree of Life is a one-of-a-kind icon anywhere in the world. There's castles all over the place. There is not another Tree of Life. And it embodies the spirit of Animal Kingdom and the amazing stories of the animal world. Speaking of stories of the animal world, we are just getting started here on our amazing journey around Amazing Animal Kingdom. Seeing animals up close and in their natural habitat in a park called Animal Kingdom is a thrill that can't be missed. Disney's Kilimanjaro Safaris offers an amazing way to witness African wildlife on a safari through Africa right here in Orlando, Florida. When you think of the rides in Disney's Animal Kingdom, Kilimanjaro Safari is probably the first thing that comes to mind. This amazing adventure is also a true Animal Kingdom original, debuting with the park in 1998 and still serving as its flagship attraction to this day. Some of the rides in Animal Kingdom are closed due to inclement weather. Kilimanjaro Safaris is operating, and we may end up riding this in the middle of a downpour, which could be fun. I'm not sure how that will affect us seeing animals. Will they come out and do a dance of excitement because they're cooling off, or will they go inside somewhere and hide under a rock because they don't like the rain?
Welcome aboard the Kilimanjaro Safari. We got a little, almost like a nighttime action safari going on here with a little rain coming down. Very scenic safari you are in for today.
The adventure begins aboard an open-sided safari vehicle, taking you through the expansive Harambe Wildlife Reserve. This 110-acre reserve features a variety of African ecosystems, including the dense Ituri forest, the wetlands of the Safi River Valley, and the open plains of the Serengeti Savanna. You'll see elephants, giraffes, hippos, and hopefully a lion or two. From the very first planning stages of Disneyland, Walt Disney envisioned incorporating real animals into his parks, a dream he originally had for Disneyland's Jungle Cruise. Although this wasn't feasible at the time, the dream was realized with Kilimanjaro Safaris right here in Animal Kingdom, which operates under the guidelines of the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, emphasizing ethical animal care through conservation, rescue, rehabilitation, and release efforts. This effort is part of a broader initiative to save species like African lions, coral reefs, gorillas, monarch butterflies, sea turtles, sharks, and rays. Disney's Animal Kingdom also houses one of North America's leading veterinary hospitals, equipped with advanced imaging and diagnostic tools to provide top-notch care. The creation of Kilimanjaro Safaris was a monumental task. Disney Imagineers crafted a savanna that looks like it has always been part of the landscape here. They used innovative techniques to replicate the rugged terrain and planted seemingly countless plants, trees, and bushes to create a lush environment. The safari showcases a wide array of animals, including cheetahs, black rhinos, baboons, wildebeests, white rhinos, lions, hippos, and more.
I love it. And also, when it rains here in Africa, it's the perfect time for animals to come on out and get a nice fresh drink of water. Maybe the leaves taste really good because of the rain. Now, the African painted dogs are not canines, okay? They're not like dogs we have at home. The best way to tell, they only have 4 toes, but they are some of the most successful land predators in the wild.
Each animal has its own designated space to roam. The safari areas are designed to keep different species separate using ground chains, walls, and deep pits, especially for the lions. These features ensure that each species stays within its own habitat without wandering into another. The iconic baobab trees you see on the safari are actually artificial and made of concrete. The real baobab tree, known for its ability to store water during droughts, inspired these replicas. There was one real baobab tree here in Harambe village, but it didn't survive a particularly cold winter. Disney employs several tactics to keep animals near the safari paths. They strategically place food, salt licks, and water sources close to the roads. Some placements are obvious, while others are cleverly hidden. See how many you can spot on your next safari. Timing is key with Kilimanjaro Safaris. Usually early mornings are the best time because of cooler temperatures, and most of the animals are out eating their breakfast and enjoying the cooler weather. We just experienced a safari at 5 p.m. during a thunderstorm, which I thought could go either way. Would it bring the animals out because they love the rain? Does the lightning scare them away? Is their food gonna get wet and they're not gonna eat it? But the answer was we saw a lot of what I would call e-ticket animals. We saw the lion on the rock. We saw elephants playing, especially Cora, the baby elephant. That was such a special thing to see. And really, truly, I saw more animals on this safari than I have some mornings. So I think it just kind of depends if you want to try your luck, look at the weather app and try to time it for during a storm like this, because it's cooled down substantially, then I think that might be a great idea. Did I get wet? Absolutely. Do I care? No, it was fun. I had a great time, and it was a really interesting way to see the animals. But if you want blue skies and sunshine guaranteed, then you're probably going to want to show up in the morning at a day that you know it's not going to storm, because you'll see the most animals because it's cooler and they're eating their breakfast. It's amazing to remember that Walt Disney himself dreamed of having an attraction like this in his parks, and Kilimanjaro Safaris is the fulfillment of that dream, made possible through innovative and ethical practices. So next time you're at Animal Kingdom, don't miss this incredible journey through the wilds of Africa. Kilimanjaro Safaris, amazing ambition roaring to life. Okay, I just stopped into Zawani Traders, which is a retail location very close to the entrance of Kilimanjaro Safaris, to make a donation to the Disney Conservation Fund. And by doing so, I donated $20 today. You can actually take part in the conservation efforts that make Animal Kingdom so magical in a really real way, and so unique and so amazing. And then when you do so, when you donate, you get one of these buttons that you can wear, and it's like, this is better than a pin, I think. To date, the Disney Conservation Fund has directed over $125 million to support organizations worldwide to reverse wildlife decline. Inspired by their experiences at Animal Kingdom, guests can contribute to this fund at any retail location around the park, aiding in the protection and restoration of wildlife and habitats. And then when you wear your pin around Animal Kingdom for the rest of the day, you'll be amazing. Pandora, the world of Avatar, an amazing blend of technology and nature. Imagine turning a corner in the wilds of the animal world and suddenly finding yourself transported to an alien world, surrounded by lush, bioluminescent foliage and the sounds of strange, otherworldly insects. It makes you question if you really might have left Florida and the planet Earth for a planet far, far away. That's the magic of Pandora, the world of Avatar, which opened at Disney's Animal Kingdom on May 27th, 2017. This immersive land brings the vibrant world of James Cameron's Avatar to life in a way that's truly out of this world. You thought I was gonna say amazing, didn't you? Well, it is truly amazing as well. Even on a rainy day, Pandora is beautiful, and you feel, I don't know, the energy is different here. The smell is otherworldly, and everything looks amazing. Led by visionary Imagineer Joe Rohde, the creation of Pandora was nothing short of a monumental task. Disney poured in around $500 million to turn this ambitious project into reality, blending cutting-edge technology with meticulous artistry. One of the standout features of Pandora is its iconic floating mountains. These marvels of engineering were created using steel supports cleverly designed as vines to maintain the illusion of hovering peaks. The glowing flora, essential to Pandora's nighttime beauty, requires extensive lighting systems, each plant connected to hidden power sources to create the bioluminescent effect. Construction of Pandora began in 2014, with Imagineers focusing on building a foundation capable of supporting the massive floating mountains. The raw steel framework alone was impressive, transported on trailers usually reserved for a space shuttle. Hundreds of speakers were installed throughout the landscape to simulate the sounds of Pandora's wildlife, enhancing the immersive experience. Pandora truly shines at night when bioluminescent plants and illuminated pathways create a magical atmosphere. However, catching this spectacle can be tricky in summer when the park often closes before sunset. For those lucky enough to see it, Pandora at night is a testament to Disney's commitment to creating tangible magic. Flight of Passage. Giddy up, you amazing banshee, you! You're soaring through the lush, bioluminescent landscapes of Pandora on the back of a majestic banshee, feeling every twist, turn, and dive as if you were truly there. No, this isn't a weird dream you had after eating Dole Whip too close to bedtime. This is Avatar Flight of Passage at Disney's Animal Kingdom, a ride that's an otherworldly adventure. Opening with Pandora in 2017 and quickly becoming a must-see attraction, it's an epic journey that immerses guests into the vibrant alien world of the Na'vi, offering an experience so realistic and breathtaking, it's like stepping into the Avatar movies. The creation of Flight of Passage was a collaborative effort between Walt Disney Imagineering, James Cameron's Lightstorm Entertainment, and Weta Digital. This project required groundbreaking technology and innovative design to bring the stunning landscapes and creatures of Pandora to life. The adventure begins in the Alpha Centauri Expeditions lab, where guests are linked to an avatar and embark on a thrilling flight across the Valley of Moara. The ride storyline is tied to the environmental themes of Avatar, focusing on the restoration of the Banshee population. This not only enhances the narrative, but also aligns with Disney's commitment to environmental conservation. The ride's technical specifications are just as impressive as the experience itself. The visual effects are in stunning 10K resolution at 60 frames per second, providing crystal clear imagery. The ride also features 4D effects. Something else amazing about Flight of Passage is the fact that they built bathrooms in the queue. Thank you. The ride system, essentially a series of motorcycle-like seats lined up and stacked in a stadium-style configuration, allows for a shared yet individualized experience. Flight of Passage uses link chairs that have guests leaning forward, straddling the seat like a motorcycle. These unique seating positions, along with gripping handlebars, make riders feel like they're truly flying. The chairs are equipped with air bladders that inflate and deflate, simulating the breathing of a banshee beneath you. The seats tilt and move in multiple directions, enhancing the sensations of flight. Each rider feels the wind rush, the mist of the ocean, and even the sense of the Pandoran landscape, all synchronized perfectly with the motion of the ride. Flight of Passage is a technological and creative triumph, embodying the spirit of adventure and innovation that defines Animal Kingdom. It's an experience that blends storytelling, cutting-edge technology, and environmental themes into a seamless and unforgettable adventure. Whether you're an Avatar fan or not, this ride is a must-see and an amazing addition to the park. Na'vi River Journey, Amazing Glow, Flow, and Shaman Show. Also opening with the land in 2017, Disney Imagineers, in collaboration with James Cameron's Lightstorm Entertainment, brought this ride to life with the same incredible attention to detail as with the rest of Pandora. The ride's boats, designed to look handwoven, were crafted by Sansei Technologies, also designers of the ride vehicles for Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin and Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid, both in Magic Kingdom. One of the most amazing aspects of Na'vi River Journey is the Shaman of Song, the most advanced audio animatronic ever created by Disney. With 42 degrees of freedom in her head alone, she moves with such fluidity and realism that you might just forget she's not real. To put that in perspective, the Abraham Lincoln animatronic in Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln was groundbreaking when it first debuted at the 1964 New York World's Fair. At that time, it had approximately 48 degrees of freedom throughout his entire body. This was a significant technological achievement for its time, making it one of the most advanced animatronics ever created up to that point. The comparison highlights the incredible advancements in technology from the 1960s to today. The ride's music, composed by James Horner and Simon Franklin, is integral to the creation of the immersive atmosphere. The soundtrack blends traditional orchestral elements with ethereal sounds to evoke the mystical world of Pandora. The Shaman of Song sings lyrics written in the Na'vi language created by Dr. Paul Frommer. Her song, We Tiratua, performed by Sandra Benton, is both haunting and uplifting, enhancing the emotional resonance of the ride. The Slovak National Symphony Orchestra recorded the music, adding a rich, full-bodied sound that complements the visual splendor of the bioluminescent rainforest. Na'vi River Journey is an amazing addition to Animal Kingdom, showcasing the park's commitment to innovation and storytelling. This peaceful and mesmerizing boat ride is a must-see, highlighting the beauty and wonder of Pandora in a way that only Disney can deliver. Satu'li Canteen, where alien food looks fancy, but it's actually just an amazing cheeseburger. Satu'li Canteen, the main dining spot in Pandora, the world of Avatar, offers an immersive experience celebrating Na'vi culture. Disney ensured that every aspect of Pandora, including Satu'li Canteen, was deeply immersive and connected to the Na'vi story. Originally a mess hall for the RDA, Resource Development Administration, from James Cameron's Avatar, it was transformed by Alpha Centauri Expeditions into a peaceful dining area showcasing Na'vi culture and cuisine, reflecting the theme of reconciliation and harmony. Imagineers meticulously crafted an authentically Na'vi experience. Authentic to the films anyway, since unlike other parts of Animal Kingdom, it's based on a made-up place. Cultural artifacts, handcrafted art, and natural elements create an atmosphere that makes it feel like Pandora is real, and like we're really there eating delicious food. The canteen's transformation from an industrial space to a cultural dining area highlights the Imagineers' storytelling prowess, blending old and new, industrial and natural elements. The menu at Satu'li Canteen features customizable bowls and those famous cheeseburger steamed pods, which are bao buns that taste like a cheeseburger, blending international and domestic flavors inspired by Pandora's bounty. The create your own bowl option is my favorite, and it allows you to choose a protein, base, and sauce, and the combinations are amazing. Eat here. Overall, Satu'li Canteen is a truly original dining location in Animal Kingdom, combining great food and rich storytelling. It's a must-visit spot that encapsulates the amazing spirit of Pandora and Animal Kingdom. Next up on our amazing journey, DinoLand USA, where retro meets raptor in the most amazing ways. DinoLand USA is a truly underappreciated gem in Disney's Animal Kingdom, though most of you are probably rolling your eyes at me right now and saying, okay, DinoLand seems dated and boring. Well, yeah, but what if I told you that's kind of the point? And that's why it's amazing. An opening day land and true Animal Kingdom original, DinoLand USA blends prehistoric thrills with the charm of a roadside carnival. But beneath its playful surface lies a backstory rich in history and detail, making it an underrated treasure that many guests overlook. It all started in 1947 when an amateur fossil hunter stumbled upon dinosaur bones in a sleepy highway town. This discovery sparked the creation of the Dino Institute, founded by a group of passionate scientists, volunteers, and grad students eager to uncover ancient mysteries. An old fishing lodge on the property became the quirky Restaurantosaurus, a favorite hangout for these modern-day explorers. Speaking of student shenanigans, check out this cool spot to sit on the roof with your cooler of beer, you and your bro, and you've got your shoes tied and the old cans to the roof. I don't know why, probably because it's random and cool. If you sit in a dining room called the Hip Joint here at Restaurantosaurus, you actually have the option of sitting and eating inside an Airstream trailer. Now, there are actual 45s next to an actual jukebox. It's not functioning, but you have the records there and you have the feel of being in a cool diner at a roadside attraction back in the 1950s, 60s. And it's such a cool, this is amazing.
Spotting an opportunity, locals Chester and Hester turned their gas station into a fossil souvenir shop and later expanded it into Chester and Hester's Dino-Rama, a full-fledged amusement park.
Hello. I'm just talking about DinoLand U.S.A. I love it so much. I love this. I love it. I love you guys. Oh, love you, love you, love you, love you. Ooh, Chippendale caught me doing like a radio host voiceover in the middle of the Cretaceous Trail. I'm gonna get back to it though. Chester and Hester's is an amazing retail location in Walt Disney World. This is a place where when special collections come out, like for instance the Vault collections during the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney were coming out, this was the store in Animal Kingdom where you could find those. And it's just a great place to go shopping and look around. Even if you don't buy anything, you can certainly pick up a dose of nostalgia and maybe learning for the first time about roadside attractions and the way they looked and felt. Everything kind of looked like trash because maybe it was. People were gifted little tokens and trinkets by families that would stop along their way at one of these attractions, and the proprietors would often integrate it into the decor. So that is why when you look up around here, it is full of little toys and little trinkets, dinosaur-related items and non-dinosaur-related items, things that people felt were important and special that they wanted to leave here and have be a part of DinoLand USA forever. Of course, in this case, it's a fictitious story, but this happened in real life, especially along the legendary Route 66.
The centerpiece of DinoLand USA is the thrilling dinosaur ride housed within the esteemed Dino Institute. This adventure takes guests on an open-air Jeep journey back to the Cretaceous period, offering heart-pounding trek through the prehistoric landscape.
Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go!
Mission accomplished.
You made it! I knew you would.
Now let me bring you over to the Theater in the Wild, a Broadway-style theater right here in DinoLand USA that houses some real Broadway talent. Here you can see Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond, an original musical written for Disney's Animal Kingdom with songs written by Tony Award-winning composers Robert Lopez and Kristen Anderson Lopez, known for their work on Frozen and Avenue Q. And we're talking Frozen 1 and 2, so if you like, that's them also. This show also features choreography by John Carafa, who has had Tony nominations for his work on the Broadway musicals Urinetown and Into the Woods, as well as choreographing the film The Polar Express and several TV shows like Westworld and The Gilded Age. That's amazing! I have to shout out Lindsay Northern Bradshaw and Lindsay Wood Hose, who are both in this show and both of whom worked on Wicked with me. I was the makeup supervisor for Wicked on Broadway for 12 years, and they were both in the show. Now they are both in Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond with their husbands. That is so, so cool. And Lindsay Northern and her husband, Jared Bradshaw, were the ones who convinced me to move down here to Orlando and used to appear with us right here on All Ears. Every corner of DinoLand USA is steeped in its rich backstory, from the playful carnival feel of Dino-Rama to the serious scientific undertones of the Dino Institute. Joe Rohde, the mastermind behind DinoLand, envisioned it as a blend of chaos and order. The front half of DinoLand mimics a chaotic construction site, symbolizing the ongoing discoveries and disruptions of fossil hunting. This contrasts with the structured and authoritative Dino Institute, highlighting the tension between scientific discovery and commercial exploitation by Chester and Hester. Despite its detailed theming and layered storytelling, DinoLand USA is often underrated by guests who aren't familiar with its intricate backstory. This lack of awareness is likely a significant reason behind Disney's decision to announce a reimagining of the area. Recently, Disney revealed plans to transform DinoLand USA into a new land celebrating the tropical Americas, inspired by the rich biodiversity of Northern South America and Central America. At the D23 Expo, Disney teased potential themes from Encanto and Indiana Jones. Concept art showcased lush tropical forests, the iconic casita from Encanto, and a mysterious Mesoamerican pyramid hinting at thrilling Indiana Jones adventures. These updates aim to revitalize the area, blending the magic of new stories with the adventurous spirit of Animal Kingdom. Now I have to talk about the Mr. Imagination statue. Mr. Imagination was a found object artist who had a near-death experience and woke up from it with the realization that he needed to become an artist, and he did so. In fact, some of his pieces are in the Smithsonian. So he is a real artist who was hired by Disney to come into the park before it opened and create this statue on site. It's really detailed and beautiful and made out of concrete, and of course his signature bottle caps and other items that, you know, one might think of as trash and he thought of as objects d'art and incorporated them in his wonderful artworks. If you come here after DinoLand has been closed for refurbishment and you want to see some amazing Mr. Imagination artwork, head to Disney Springs. But we're not talking about that today because this is Amazing Animal Kingdom. And you should see this statue before it's gone and all of DinoLand USA because it's amazing. Expedition Everest, the Yeti might get ye. Expedition Everest, Legend of the Forbidden Mountain is a standout attraction at Disney's Animal Kingdom, taking guests on a thrilling journey through the Himalayas to face the mythical Yeti. This steel coaster, designed by Vekoma, holds the title of the tallest roller coaster in any Disney World park worldwide, and is the only one in Animal Kingdom. Vekoma is also known for creating other popular Disney coasters like Goofy's Barnstormer and Rock and Roller Coaster. Announced on April 22nd, 2003, during Animal Kingdom's 5th anniversary, the ride began construction a month earlier, requiring over 38 miles of rebar, 5,000 tons of structural steel, and 10,000 tons of concrete. It officially opened on April 7th, 2006, and was the most expensive roller coaster ever built at the time. The adventure starts in the fictional village of Surkazong in the kingdom of Anandapur, where the Himalayan Escapes Tour Company offers a trek to Mount Everest using refurbished steam trains. However, this journey takes guests through the Forbidden Mountain, guarded by the legendary Yeti. The queue itself is an immersive experience, winding through Surkazong, starting at the Himalayan Escapes Travel Agency, moving through a temple and tea garden, and ending in the Yeti Museum, which showcases artifacts and information about the creature. Riders board the Anandapur rail service steam trains for a breathtaking journey. The track spans 3,884.5 feet and features a chain lift hill ascending to the heart of the Forbidden Mountain. Early in the ride, the train encounters broken tracks, forcing it to hurtle backward through darkness, facilitated by 2 sets of rotating track segments. A highlight of Expedition Everest is the encounter with the Yeti, an enormous audio animatronic figure. Initially, this 25-foot-tall animatronic moved dynamically and breathtakingly, powered by 19 actuators. These actuators allowed the Yeti to perform incredibly lifelike, complex, and frighteningly swift movements, adding a layer of realism and excitement to the ride. However, structural issues soon forced it to be set to static mode, with strobe lights creating the illusion of movement, earning it the nickname Disco Yeti. Expedition Everest often draws comparisons to Disneyland's Matterhorn bobsleds just because it's a roller coaster going in and around a mountain. But it stands apart with its detailed theming and extensive backstory involving the Yeti and the village of Circazon. The ride's artificial mountain is a marvel. It narrowly avoids the need for blinking red lights at the top to warn aircraft of its existence by being 199.5 feet tall, just under the 200 feet, where you are required to put a blinking red light on top to warn aircraft of your existence. Contrary to popular belief, this actually isn't Mount Everest that we're riding through. It is a mountain that is completely made up and fictitious, and Everest is depicted as a distant background peak. In 2005, Disney partnered with Discovery Networks and Conservation International for expeditions to Nepal, aiming to conduct scientific and cultural research in the Himalayas. These expeditions were documented in several Discovery Channel programs, adding an educational layer to this ride's narrative. Expedition Everest exemplifies Disney's commitment to storytelling, engineering excellence, and immersive experiences, making it a must-ride attraction for thrill seekers and fans of immersive theming alike. If you liked this video and you feel like liking and subscribing, we would love to connect you with this type of content 7 days a week from my amazing fellow castmates and I. And now go watch me tell 40 secrets from Disney's Hollywood studios. See you next time. Sivako!